Welcome back to my channel. This is the latest headline news and topics happening in Jamaica. Fuel theft curtailed at JUTC. Reports indicate that fuel theft at the Jamaica Urban Transit Company has been curtailed. Refers to the significant reduction in fuel pilferage and unauthorized extraction that has been a long-standing issue for the state-owned bus company. My viewers and subscribers, this is what's going on. It has reported that the Minister of Science, Energy, Telecommunications and Transport, Honorable Darrell Vaz, made this disclosure during his 2025-26 sectoral presentation in the House of Representatives. Reduced diesel deliveries. A notable drop in diesel deliveries to specific depots, particularly the Spanish Town depot, has been observed. For instance, as of February 14, 2025, diesel deliveries to the Spanish Town depot decreased from 222,754 liters, 7 loads, to 127,288 liters, 4 loads, compared to previous months. Information from JUTC suggests that the actual fuel usage rate has dropped significantly, indicating more controlled and accountable fuel consumption practices. Millions in savings. This reduction in fuel theft is projected to lead to substantial cost reductions for JUTC, with potential savings of $1.3 billion this year if the current trends continue. Earlier reports indicated savings of millions of dollars, e.g. $33.3 million at the Spanish Town depot alone from January to March 2025. Measures implemented to combat theft. So the next thing that is making headline in Jamaica is that the PMP, Jamaica's main opposition party, recently staged protests and voiced strong criticism against the current government, led by the JLP, concerning its management of the country. The PMP is one of Jamaica's two major political parties. Historically, it has alternated power with the JLP. As the opposition, its role is to scrutinize the government's actions, hold it accountable, and present alternative policies. High-ranking members and supporters also came out. This implies that the protest wasn't just a grassroots movement, but had the backing and participation of prominent figures within the PMP leadership, such as members of parliament, shadow ministers, and other influential party officials. This lends more weight and visibility to the protest. The government, JLP, the current ruling party, the protests are directly challenging its policies and performance, criticizing the government's management of the country. This is the core of their grievance. The PNP is likely pointing to specific areas where they believe the JLP government is failing or mismanaging resources. So the next thing that is happening is that our kids are illiterate when it comes to reading. A crucial debate within Jamaica's education system regarding student promotion policies in primary schools, particularly as it relates to addressing widespread reading deficiencies. Automatic promotion refers to a policy where students are advanced to the next grade level at the end of the school year, regardless of whether they have mastered the academic content of their current grade. This often happens based solely on age or attendance, rather than demonstrated proficiency. The call is to discontinue this practice, particularly in primary schools, usually grades 1 to 6 in Jamaica, so that students are not simply moved along if they haven't met certain foundational learning benchmarks. The proposal is a direct response to a literacy crisis in Jamaican schools. A recent report revealed alarming statistics. More than 70% of grade 7 students at Pembroke Hall High School in St. Andrew are unable to read or can only do so at a grade 3 level. This is a critical indicator of a systemic problem, as students entering high school are not equipped with the fundamental reading skills necessary for secondary education. All I can say to my lovely viewers and subscribers, parents also needs to spend some time each day reading with their kids. Let me know what you think. Well, the next thing that is popping in the news is that a substantial reduction in the murder rate, specifically reported as over 44% by the JCF. The core of the story revolves around a criminologist's expert opinion that this positive trend can be sustained under certain conditions. So let's break down the details. The JCF reports a remarkable decrease of over 44% in murders. This is a substantial improvement for a country that has historically grappled with high homicide rates. Data from the Office of the Prime Minister corroborates this, stating a 43.3% reduction as of late May 2025, with the murder rate being the lowest since 1991. The first quarter of 2025 saw the lowest quarterly murder figure since the JCF began disaggregated data in 2001. Well, my viewers, this is a good thing for the Jamaican people. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Now, my people, this one is called Hit and Run. Another sad day in Jamaica, and right now a mother or father is grieving the unalive of their son. It has been reported on June 11, 2025, about an 11-year-old being unalive in a hit-and-run incident refers to the tragic death. Here are the more detailed specifics of this incident. The deceased is identified as Duran Mackenzie, an 11-year-old boy. He was a student of Drews Avenue Primary and Infant School. The fatal incident occurred on Monday, June 9, 2025, at approximately 3:02 p.m. The incident took place along the ferry service road in Ferry, St. Andrew, which runs parallel to the Mandela Highway. This area is known to have issues with speeding motorists. Reports indicate that Duran Mackenzie was along the roadway when he was struck by a motorist. The driver of the vehicle did not stop at the scene and fled. The police were able to use the vehicle's license plate information to locate the driver. The driver, whose identity has not been widely released, but is reported to reside in Portmore, was subsequently taken into custody. Now, my people, let's us hope he get the full force of the law, because he should have stopped and try and save the youth, or even bring him to hospital. Accident and emergency, to say if his life could have saved. Now, my lovely viewers and subscribers, that is all I have for you today. Please remember to like, share the video with your social network and comment. Peace out. Until next time.